So, what I'm going to do today is have a little chat with my big brother
Right.
about football,
Yeah.
and then after that we'll chat about a few other things. But starting off with football, what sports did you play when you were young?
Really, there was only one sport. Football. That's all we had, all of us.
You told me a story once though about a cricket ball.
It wasn't an actual game. It was when our cousin Tony came over and I was mucking about outside at the back, I think, with a cricket bat and all. He saw all this. He said, "Oh, is there somewhere we can go and have a bowl and a bat?" I said, "Yeah, across the next to Mrs. Wood's house, across the way, opposite us. The field there. We shouldn't have been in there really, but nobody went in there, only cows at the time. So the grass had been cut, it's fairly short, so I thought we'd have a go. Yeah, went all right. I wasn't much good at batting. I was better at bowling. Well, I thought I was, until Tony caught one of my specials. It did bounce up, and he hit it from the meat of the bat straight towards me, and I couldn't get my hands up in time. It hit me straight between the eyes. That was very painful, I can assure you. The next day, there was 2 slits where my eyes should be. It was all puffed up, blue, green, grey, all different colours of the rainbow.
And so you went on to be a professional cricketer after?
Yes, I did. I taught both men everything he knows. Yeah.
I can see why it put you off.
Yeah.
I heard another rumour that you did a little bit of athletics because you're quite an athletic.
Yeah, I did.
girl.
I joined Luton United Athletic Club down at Wardown, because they used to have all the meetings at Wardown Park, where the cricket club was, the cricket pavilion. I didn't do anything. I was just a member for a little while, and just doing exercises and stuff.
Right.
Never had a race, and I got a little bit fed up with it, just going down there. I said, well, I can do these on my own, these exercises and things, which I did. But before that, I went into a race that was put on by the school. I don't know if it was the school who put it on or not. But the year before, when they had the gymkhana and all that, horse doodles, Michael Leach, who was in the year above us at school, he went into the marathon. They called it a marathon. It was 3 miles round by the old pond up the grove, right at the top on the corner. And he'd go right away around that field, right away back, about 3 times or something. I reckon it was 3 miles. Anyway, I started off okay. I tripped over a bloody log, well, not a log, but it was quite a thick stick. I trod on it and I was drawing. I thought, oh, that's it. That was the end of that race. But Michael Leach, he came in last, obviously, because he was only young. You had all the Luton United people there, athletes and all sorts, Vauxhall people, all I don't know, quite a few. I would say there's about 20, I suppose. All went poof. And so I got to that bit up the corner, it was near the pond. Good job it wasn't too close. Down I went. So I heard the man on the mic going, "Oh, it's okay, he's not hurt." He's up and he's walking. And that was it. That was the end of my athletics.
So,
But I have followed athletics as my second sport, always,
right.
from them.
Yeah, I know you watch sort of Olympics and things
Yeah, I
like
do.
that, and you've got some Luton people to follow that. Was it Ian Thompson who used to run, and people
Yeah.
like that, and Bedford who used to run. So you sort of got me into athletics a little bit when I used to follow it as races that were on the TV.
Yeah.
Because you see, back in our day, you didn't have like social media and 20,000
No,
satellite sites. What you had was like BBC One and BBC One and a little bit of radio with sport on it, and then ITV and I guess BBC Two and Channel 4 came eventually, didn't they? But it was just a couple of TV channels, isn't it, back in the day?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know you were a big follower of it. But so going back to your injuries then, so cricket started off injury, put you off. Athletics, bit of an injury, put you off.
Yeah.
But you sustained a period where you did do football, I think, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
I played for a team down at Limbury.
and what were they called?
Oh, cool, crikey. You could never remember the name.
It'll come back to you, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But I'll do a few little prompters, because I understand that there's a couple of people here that I've got pictures of that might prompt a few memories from when you were training during that sort of period.
Oh, yeah. That's Rolly. Ah, there he is, George. Straight away. No problem. No problem. Spotting those two.
And there's this international guy who got a cap the other week for being a legend. But I don't think he was your favourite coach, was he?
Frank.
Frank?
Who? Who?
There's a boy named Sue, isn't it? That's the guy.
A boy named Who? Who? Yeah. Yeah.
And they used to come along and train you sometimes, as you say.
He only came once.
Did he? Was only once?
A bit fed up with me.
Right.
Well, yeah, I think, I can't remember what I told you, I think twice he stood there and watched, you know, they throw the ball to you and you hit it up, you know, just catch it on the volley,
Yeah.
kick it back to them. Don't let it bounce, just kick it back to them. No, yes. You're doing it all wrong. And I don't know, he never said what you do right. Anyway, the third time I thought I can get rid of this. I let fly with it. You know the corner of the field at Woodside?
Yeah, with a fence around it.
We used to play at night, you know, us boys. That slip end was his only green. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's a heavy ball then, like this.
Yeah, very heavy.
It was a bit wet, you know. I let it go. I never had any boots. I don't know what shoes I had on, but kept my shoe on. I must have been laces tied them tight. What? I saw him duck. Honestly, I mean, miles away from him, but I saw him.
You can tell you've hit a hard shot if the person who's in the way of it ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
So, who were your heroes then, growing up football-wise? Obviously, they were Luton Town.
Well, before Luton Town, I hadn't been to any matches. But I was introduced to Luton Town Reserves by our cousin Keith.
Okay.
Keith Gobby. I went down there with him once. He said, "We've got a marvellous goalkeeper," he says. I said, "Who's Stratton?" "No," he says, "Ron Bainham." He says, "Oh, he's brilliant." He was and all. He was right, dead right. Yeah, he took me down there. Took me down. Both the same age, roughly. Anyway, quite enjoyed it. Anyway, did start going when I left school. I started to go regularly until I joined the football club. Still hasn't come. It will. It will.
The Limbury club you're talking, yeah?
As soon as you go out the door.
Yeah, it'll come back to you.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I played for them for a bit. The last one I played, as you know, I don't want to go into detail on it, but Dad came to watch me. It's down Pointers Road somewhere, but there was a football pitch down here somewhere. And it was bloody freezing, absolutely freezing. And then, I took all my shirt and everything off, just put my jersey on. It wasn't warm enough. I couldn't even undo the laces on my boots at the end of the match. They just left me out on the wing. I kept coming inside. No, you stay out there. And nobody was passing. Nobody passed it to me.
So before, you were more of a sort of a wing half, weren't you, as a position?
Yeah. Well, call it half back. I mean, we more or less had positions when us lads were playing Ali Greenway Slipane. John Hill was as a centre forward. Wagging Hunt, I don't know who he was, but he was like a bloody bull at the gate. He was a real thick set fella, young lad. He would come tearing down the pitch and I took my foot on the ball, got away from him and he went flying.
You see, youngsters today think they've invented drag backs, but you did them.
Yeah, they did. I did some turns as well, believe it or not. And like that, took the ball, flip over to Ken Brochet. Stuck it in not the net, what was supposed to be the net. Yeah, I made I don't know, I made quite a lot of goals.
Assist king back in the day, yeah.
I was, yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yours Ken that, I tell you.
Oh?
Ken Brochet.
Ken Brochet.
Yeah.
So, going on to football then, football, when you start following the town, obviously I know all about it because you got me involved in it in the 60s.
Yeah.
And I started following the likes of Rioch and French and people like that. Do you remember that team in the 60s, the 1960s?
League Division 4.
That's the one.
Reed, Dugan Jardine, Slough, Branston Moor, French, Buxton, Allen, Rioch, Whittaker, Billy McDermott.
So you don't remember it at all then, actually,
no,
do
I don't remember it.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Can't forget it.
As a kid, sitting by your side there watching that...
Cannot forget that.
It made me a hatter for life, I have to admit.
Yeah, but it was exciting. It might have been League 4, but it was exciting.
It was.
Sometimes Whittaker would put it spot on, straight on the head.
Yeah.
Like that. Another time, we go rolling down Kenwood's Road.
Yeah, or it would end up in the Oak Road end, above everyone's head. So, what was the most exciting game that you've ever seen played live then, that you've watched?
Oh, that's a hard one. I know it was exciting. It was exciting because everybody was going bonkers. I think it was when we played Sunderland and stuck, 6 goals past them, something like that. Can't remember exactly.
What sort of year was that then?
That would have been 55, 56. Before I was in the army. Yeah. Yeah.
And who were it was in that sort of team that scored the 5 or 6?
Well, then Turner was just
Gordon Turner,
coming on, you know, and he was a
goal machine as they called him.
well, he was. Even Pan's brother-in-law, Bert Jacobs. What happened to that Turner? He said, he was brilliant. He said, we could have done with him. He said, West Ham fan.
Should have played for England then, really.
He should, of course he should. And Sid Owen, he should. He was about centre half of the British